Ted Butterworth from Blandford Forum in Dorset, Evelyn Cresswell from Braunton in Devon, Anne Hunt from Nebworth in Hertfordshire, Jay Allen from Blandford Forum in Dorset, Peter Hurst from Greenford in Middlesex, Geoffrey Short from Attleborough in Norfolk, Mary Vaughan from Northwood in Middlesex, Elizabeth Smith from Hextable in Kent, Tony Blackamore from Bexley Heath in Kent, Carolyn Pritchett from Nottingham, Darren Ferguson from South Benfleet in Essex, David Oakley from St Anne's-on-Sea in Lancashire, Lorraine Kippin from Leamington Spa in Warwickshire, Frank Burns from Crookston in Strathclyde, and John Robinson from Hull are all here to play 15 to 1, introduced by William G. Stewart.
Thank you. Hello, our previous winner today is Darren Ferguson from South Benfleet in Essex. Welcome back, Darren. We have a full finals board again, and we're now looking for a winning score above 132 to displace Phil Butler. Let's see if Phil goes today. 2 questions each in the first round, 1 correct answer from you to survive, and we begin with Ted Butterworth from Blandford Forum in Dorset. Ted, which city is the administrative centre of Cumbria and headquarters of Border Television? Carlisle. Evelyn, please. Television comedy. Which actress starred in the comedy series Waiting for God and is now playing the central role in Keeping Mum? Stephanie Cole. Anne, please. Legend, German folklore. The name, please, of the river nymph of the Rhine who sat on a rock singing and combing her hair and luring sailors to their doom.
The Lorelei.
Yes, indeed. Jay, what religious relic went on display in Italy in April for the first time in 20 years?
Turin Shroud.
Peter, please. What term is used to refer to the minimum number of people who must be present at a meeting in order for business to be carried out?
Quorum.
Geoffrey? English law. What's the correct term for a minor protected by a guardian or protected by a court? A ward of court. Mary? The River Thames rises in which range of hills?
The Chilterns.
The Cotswolds. Elizabeth, please. History of the Soviet Union. Whose body lay beside that of Lenin at the Lenin Mausoleum in Red Square between 1953 and 1960?
Stalin.
Tony, please. Television again. Who is making regular appearances on the Ben Elton Show, reviving his famous monologue in the chair spot?
Ronnie Corbett.
Carolyn, please. In which century was William Shakespeare born and in which century did he die?
He was born in the 16th century and he died in the 17th.
Darren, please. This is France. The first president of the Fifth Republic was Charles de Gaulle. The fifth is Jacques Chirac. One of the 3 in between, please.
Mitterrand.
Yes, Francois Mitterrand, yes. Georges Pompidou or Valéry Giscard d'Estaing. David, please. The monarchy. In which century were George I, George II and George III all on the British throne?
The 18th.
Lorraine, please. The Bible, the book of Proverbs. Traditionally, whose Proverbs?
Solomon?
Yes, Solomon's. Frank, please. In which English county are Hever Castle, Walmer Castle and Scotney Castle?
Sussex.
Kent. John, please. Royal Lytham St Anne's, Royal St George's and Royal Birkdale. What's the connection?
Army schools.
All championship golf courses. Ted, your second question. English history. Which 12th century English king was held to ransom by the Holy Roman Emperor Henry VI?
Richard I.
Evelyn, please. Philosophy. What name is given to the branch of philosophy that deals with the principles of reasoning?
Psychiatry.
Logic. Anne, please. The United States. Lake Tahoe, the western ghost town of Virginia City and the gambling resort of Las Vegas are in which state? Nevada.
Yes.
Jay, please. Opera, The Beggar's Opera. The English composer, please. John Gay. Peter, which cathedral city and former capital of the Anglo-Saxon kingdom of Wessex lies on the River Itchen?
Winchester.
Geoffrey, please. Literature. In which story by Hans Christian Andersen is the hero a soldier assisted by dogs with eyes as big as saucers?
The Tin Soldier.
The Tinder Box. Mary, please. In table tennis, what's the minimum number of points which can be played for a game to be won?
10.
21. Elizabeth, please. History of art. Which artist who died in 1963 was a founder with Picasso of the Cubist movement?
Graham Sutherland.
Georges Braque. Tony, please. Landmarks in Paris. Which famous landmark stands on the summit of Montmartre?
Sacré-Cœur.
Indeed. Carolyn, language and law. What does the Latin phrase onus probandi mean? Onus probandi.
Burden. Burden for the crime.
No, you're nearly there. It's the burden of proof. Darren, please. Still English law. A coroner has to be a member of 5 years standing in either of which two professions?
Medicine or the law.
Indeed. David, please. Politics. Who in the cabinet is the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Food?
Jack Cunningham.
Lorraine, please. Architecture. What is a jib door? Spelt J-I-B. Jib door.
A half door.
No, it's a concealed door flush with a wall. And Frank, please. The Bible. In the second book of Samuel, there is a story of a father's army crushing his son's rebellion. King David was the father. Who was his son?
Absalom.
And John, art and artists. Which British artist painted many religious subjects in the context of the village of Cookham in Berkshire?
I have no idea.
Stanley Spencer. Four down, 11 to go. Philip?
And they are Evelyn Cresswell, Geoffrey Short, Mary Vaughan and John Robinson. And of the remaining 11 contestants, 4 still have their 3 lives intact.
This question to start round 2, Ted. Which city in the USA stages the oldest public marathon in the world? The 1998 event in April was the 102nd race and attracted more than 12,000 runners. Which city?
New York.
Boston. Anne, please. Television. In which Sunday night ITV series, set in a Yorkshire village, do Sarah Lancashire from Coronation Street and Pam Ferris from The Darling Buds of May play district nurses?
No, I don't.
Where the Heart Is. Jay, please. Which of the 7 wonders of the ancient world was the tomb of an Anatolian king built by his widow, Artemisia? The Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Peter, this is television again. Which ITV company includes the counties of Norfolk and Suffolk in its franchise?
Anglia.
A number, please, Peter.
11.
And Darren, English law again. In legal reports, LJ stands for Lord Justice. What does LJJ stand for? Lord Justices, it's the plural. Again, Peter.
13.
And Lorraine, what is the organisation ROSPA concerned with? R-O-S-P-A.
Prevention of accidents.
It is the Royal Society of, yes. A number, please.
14.
Frank, the word francophile describes a person who is fond of France or the French. What word describes a person who is French-speaking? So, francophone. Again, please, Lorraine.
12.
On a map or chart, what does a line called an isobath show?
It's air pressure.
Depth of water. Again, please, Lorraine.
9.
Motorways, please, Tony. Which channel port is at the eastern end of the M20?
Dover.
Folkestone. Again, please, Lorraine.
10.
Opera, Carolyn. Falstaff by Verdi is based on which play by William Shakespeare?
The Merry Wives of Windsor.
A number, please, Carolyn.
3.
And Anne, what is the minimum value of premium bonds that an adult may buy in one purchase?
£100.
A number, please, Anne.
8.
Famous quotations, Elizabeth. Power tends to corrupt and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Whose famous words are those?
Abraham Lincoln.
Lord Acton, the English historian. Again, please, Anne.
11.
Darren, which European country has land borders with Finland, Sweden and the Russian Federation?
Norway.
A number, please, Darren.
8, please.
Anatomy, Elizabeth. Where in the human body are the navicular bones?
The head.
The wrist or ankle. Again, please, Darren.
Number 5, please.
Science, please, Peter. What name is given to an animal lacking in pigment?
Albino.
A number, please.
12.
David, which city port in Africa is served by Moi International Airport?
Mombasa.
Yes, David. It's in Kenya, and he's the president. OK.
Number 9, please.
Measurement, Tony. For what unit of area is HA the standard abbreviation?
Hectare.
A number, please, Tony.
1.
Geography, Ted. Ontario, Huron, Erie, Superior and Michigan. What are they collectively?
The 5 Great Lakes.
They are of North America. A number, Ted.
Number 10.
And Carolyn, what is the literal translation of prima donna?
First woman, first lady.
Yes, OK, First Lady. A number, please.
5.
Sport, Peter. How many members of a basketball team are allowed on the court at one time?
5.
And number, Peter.
11.
Health, Darren. A phrase coined in the United States in the 1980s and now recognised by the World Health Organization. What is SBS?
Sick.
Sick building syndrome. Again, please, Peter.
14.
Queen Mary, the first, that is, referring to a former English possession. When I am dead and opened, you shall find what?
Calais.
Yes, Calais lying on my heart. A number, please.
Number 1.
Musicals, Ted. Sunrise, Sunset, Miracle of Miracles and Matchmaker, Matchmaker. Songs from...
Tchaikovsky.
A number, please, Anne.
Number 10.
Mythology, Carolyn. Nike was the Greek goddess of victory. Who was her Roman counterpart? Victoria. Again, please, Anne.
5.
Who in 1938 was the last British finalist in the men's singles at Wimbledon?
Fred Perry.
Bunny Austin. Again, please, Anne.
14.
And Frank, what French phrase originally meant a physical feat of strength, but now is used to mean a remarkable feat of skill?
Sorry.
Tour de force. Again, please, Anne.
Number 9.
Quotations again, Tony. He nothing common did or mean upon that memorable scene, but with his keener eye the axe's edge did try. The words of the poet Andrew Marvell on the death of whom in the 17th century?
Anne Boleyn.
Charles I at his execution. Anne, please.
Number 10.
And Carolyn. Meteorology. What fishy nickname is given to a cirro-cumulus cloud formation?
Mackerel sky.
A number, please.
13.
Lorraine, music. What adjective is used to describe music which employs counterpoint?
No idea.
Contrapuntal. Again, please, Carolyn.
5.
Peter, the Bevin boys were young men conscripted in World War II to work where?
Down the coal mines.
A number, please.
12.
American literature, David. In which Ernest Hemingway novel is the hero Robert Jordan, an American who has joined a group of guerrillas in the Spanish Civil War?
No idea.
For whom the bell tolls. Again, please.
Number 3.
What name is given to the part of a parachute which catches the air?
The umbrella.
The canopy.
The canopy.
Again, please, Peter.
11.
In legal terms, what is a vendee?
Someone who buys a product.
Yes, from a vendor. A number, please.
Number 4, please.
And J, Lusaka is the capital city of which African country? Zambia. Again, please, Darren.
Number 13, please.
Lorraine, zoology. From the Latin for hoof, what word describes any animal that has hooves? Ungulate. Again, please, Darren.
Number 12, please.
David, human anatomy. What name is given to the veins which drain blood from the head? Jugular veins. Again, please, Darren.
Number 9, please.
The ancient world, Tony. In Roman times, what were the ludi publici? Ludi publici.
The swimming baths?
You're on the right track. The public games. There you are, 12 down, 3 to go, and after the break, Peter Hurst from Greenford in Middlesex, Carolyn Pritchett from Nottingham, and Darren Ferguson from South Benfleet in Essex again will be here for the final. Do please stay with us.
Here he comes now. Well, get on with it. Oh, Ellen McCoist, that must be one of your finest achievements. A 0% finance offer from Vauxhall.
Yeah, Garth, fantastic.
Talk us through the deal, will you? Here.
Well, I nipped into the showroom, paid the deposit, and went off down the right in a brand new car. Brilliant, eh?
And the small print on the screen?
It's all part of the modern advertisement.
So you'll continue paying 0%, yeah?
Yeah, I can I go now.
Any chance of a lift home?
Okay, cheers.
No?
Bye now.
Oh, well, I'll take the bus then.
0% finance from Vauxhall. Bye.
The Times, now 30p weekdays.
Centrum. Nothing has more of the essential vitamins and minerals at precisely 100% of ECRDA. Centrum. Are you 100%?
Well, it's like that film star says, life isn't a rehearsal. You have to make the best of things. Enjoy yourself. It's so easy to take the simple things in life for granted. You know, things like going shopping, meeting your grandchildren from school, going for a walk. I was asked to try this scooter, and it's wonderful. You can really get out and about. It's great to be independent. It feels good to go shopping. And post my own letters. It's all about keeping in touch.
Get out and about with a Sunrise Mobility scooter. Please call free on 0800 14 16 18 for your complimentary brochure. There's no obligation.
It's so good being independent.
Why are some gardens particularly beautiful? Let me tell you what I think. I think it's down to this: Miracle Grow plant food. The results are incredible, but the process is really pure science. Take a look at this. The essential nutrients and trace elements in Miracle Grow move through the plant's vascular system within minutes. So you get marvellous results fast. It's not what you know, it's you know what.
Miracle Grow. The name says it all.
The three surviving contestants in today's 15-to-1 final are Peter Hurst, who is unemployed and comes from Greenford in Middlesex, Carolyn Pritchett, a part-time university teacher from Nottingham, and Darren Ferguson, an insurance broker from South Benfleet in Essex.
Thank you. Welcome back. Peter, Carolyn, Darren, fingers on the buzzers, a winning score above 132 for a place on the finals board. Famous phrases. Having a portrait in the attic said about someone with unnaturally young or well-preserved looks refers to the subject of a novel by Oscar Wilde. Carolyn?
The Portrait of Dorian Gray.
Indeed, picture of Dorian Gray. Will you please look at that and tell me who is that feminist journalist? And Darren?
Germaine Greer.
It is. Area measurement. What is the numerical difference between 4 square feet and 4 feet square? 12 square feet. The papacy. Which pope in 1978 was the first pope to take 2 names as his papal name by combining the names of his 2 immediate... Darren?
John Paul I.
Indeed he was. Under what circumstances will an extract from the French composer Gabriel Fauré's Pavane... Peter?
It's the BBC World Cup theme.
It is going to be, yes. On we go, please. A man described as a quinquagenarian would be in which decade of his life? Carolyn?
In his 50s.
In his 50s, yes. Horse racing. How is it that a male horse, a stallion or a gelding, can be referred to as a maiden? Peter?
Hasn't won a race.
Indeed. On we go, please. Musical theatre. The title, please, of the musical, now in its 8th year in London's West End, which is based on the life of the composer of the pop song Peggy Sue. Peter?
Buddy Holly.
Indeed.
Buddy.
Yes. 3 correct answers. Question or nominate, Peter?
Darren.
Chemistry. Darren. Which chemical element has the symbol Kr?
Krypton.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Peter.
Peter, a leader of fashion and friend of the Prince Regent, who was the most famous English dandy in the Regency period?
Beau Brummell.
Question or nominate?
Carolyn.
What was the origin of the bingo call 7 and 6, was she worth it?
Was it Marie Lloyd?
No, 7 and 6, that's 7 shillings and sixpence, was the cost of a marriage licence. Peter, question or nominate?
Darren.
The World Cup again, Darren. Why were Brazil the last winners of the original Jules Rimet trophy?
Because they won it 3 times, therefore they retained the
They did
trophy.
indeed, yes. Question or nominate?
Peter, please.
Peter, Parliament. Which member of the Cabinet is also head of the judiciary?
The Lord Chancellor.
Question or nominate?
Darren.
Darren, medicine. What name is given to the pressure wave in a blood vessel which corresponds to the heartbeat?
Pulse.
Question or nominate?
Peter, please.
Peter, in which Swiss town is the Golden Rose Television Festival held annually?
Montreux.
Question or nominate?
Carolyn.
Carolyn, which process was pioneered in the mid-15th century by the German Johannes Gutenberg?
Printing.
Yes, movable type chiefly. Question or nominate?
Darren.
Darren, look at that, please, and tell me, on a weather map, what is indicated by a thick black line with black triangles on it?
It's a weather front. A cold front.
Yes, indeed, a cold front. Question or nominate?
Question, please.
What is the popular translation of the last line of the inscription written over the entrance to hell in Dante's Divine Comedy?
Lose hope, all who enter here.
Well, abandon, yes.
Abandon hope. Sorry.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Question.
And food and drink. What name is given to the Dutch liqueur made from brandy, egg yolks and sugar?
Advocaat.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Who is this Ulster politician?
David Trimble.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
The connection, please, between the International Red Cross Committee and the years 1917, 1944 and 1963.
They won the Nobel Prize. Nobel Peace Prize.
Yes, Peace Prize, yes, OK. Onwards, Darren.
Question, please.
And technology. What is the specific purpose of a retro rocket?
It's a boost backwards. It's good.
Yeah, well, it is a boost backwards. So what does it do?
Well, by definition, pushes a rocket another unit away from the original unit.
Acts as a brake a bit. If it's a boost backwards, yes, I'll accept that as a definition of a brake. OK.
Question, please.
What term describes the hobby of breeding pigeons to exhibit or race?
Pigeon fancying.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Which flag, colour and design, please, signifies the end of a Grand Prix motor race?
It's black and white checkered flag.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
The composer, please, of the War Requiem, first performed in 1962, in which Wilfred Owen's war poems are interspersed amidst the Requiem text.
Britten.
Yes. Benjamin Britten. Question or nominate?
Question, please.
With which gas is water aerated to make soda water?
Carbon dioxide.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
English folk songs. Bobby Shafto's Gone to Sea. Wearing what?
Brass on his knee. Brass.
Silver buckles on his knee. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. There are 2 established churches in the United Kingdom. The Church of England and... Peter?
Church of Scotland.
Indeed. Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Sport, the game of golf. What golfing term is used to mean a score of 2 under par for a hole?
Birdie.
That's 1 under. Eagle. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. The Bible, the New Testament. The remains of which of the 4 evangelists are interred in the high altar of the main basilica in Venice? Carolyn?
St Mark.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
With what activity are people known as twitchers associated?
Water divining. Bird watching.
I'd say 15 to 1 contestants, if you ask me. Anyway, Carolyn, question or nominate?
Question, please.
What sort of article of clothing is an ulster?
A coat. No,
Yeah, heavy overcoat. Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Melton Mowbray, that's pork pies and Stilton cheese, the university town of Loughborough, and the location of the Quorn Hunt. They are all in which county?
Leicestershire.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Paphos, Famagusta and Limassol are towns on which Mediterranean island?
Crete.
Cyprus. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. Monarchy. Which 20th century British monarch who came to the throne a member of the House of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha died a member of the House of Windsor? Darren?
George V.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
What was the nationality of the composer Edvard Grieg?
Norwegian.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Astronomy. Selenology is the study of which heavenly body?
The moon.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
What in London is commonly and affectionately referred to as the V&A?
The Victoria and Albert Museum.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Poetry. What name is given to the 5-line humorous verse form which has a rhyme scheme of AA, BBA?
Limerick.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Geography. Which lake is the largest area of inland water on the continent of Africa?
Lake Victoria.
Well, one of you was going to catch up and run away. Well done, Peter. Well done, Carolyn. Darren, 211 for that, 20 for those, 231, position number 5 on the finals board, and I suggest a place in the grand final. Well done. Well done, Peter. Well done. Well done, Carolyn. And well done. Well done. Thank you. Before we go, and I'm sure you'd like to know, let me take you back to the question about Foray's Pavane being the BBC World Cup theme. I thought it might interest you to know that it features the 150-strong Wimbledon Choral Society, of which Laura is a member. So, if those of you familiar with her voice listen carefully, you might be able to pick out Laura in the altos. We'll be back tomorrow. See you then.